Top Nollywood actors who quit acting and why. You will never believe what Nollywood did to these veteran actors and where they are now. Here are 20 legendary actors who quit acting and why they had to. Number 20. Tony Umez. Nollywood iconic veteran actor and lover boy Tony Umez is one actor who has acted in several Nollywood films which were both in Yoruba language and English language. But today, the actor has been barely seen on screen for quite some time, making fans wonder what exactly happened to Tony Umez. Tony first joined Nollywood in the year 1993, making waves, performing in stage plays and dramas, also acting for some years without getting paid from any of his movies. The movie legend then exited the film industry and returned back only 5 years later and landed a role debuting in 1998 film titled Dead Richard, buried in a 2.3 million casket. Following its release, Tony began to become more popular, gaining massive fans and followers. He then decided to also star in the 2003 movie titled Billionaire Clubs, which became a blockbuster hit movie. With the maddest touch, he featured again in another movie released in the same year called Blood Sisters, which became an even bigger hit, starring strong and acting alongside super talented actors like Pet Odoputa, Odoputa, among others. The film star became a highly sought after actor, gaining momentum in the film industry and consequently featuring in more than 100 Nollywood movies. However, after some years, fans began to wonder why the actor had become scarce on screen, as the appearance on set became bare minimum, allowing him to be seen in just 2 movies a year. With almost 2 years intervals, the actor continued like this for a while until the years in between became more and more, initially failing the actor on the background. Due to his absence, rumors began to grow and speculate that the actor had passed away. It was then he came out to debunk the rumor and insisted on taking legal actions against such news vendor. When he was asked why he had stayed away from the movie industry, he only explained that he had given arts in a break due to drop in quality of actors and the nonchalant attitude of movie directors and producers, which was an overall hindrance and a big setback for him. Number 19. Olu Jacob. Oludotun Jacobs, better known behind the scene as Olu Jacob, is another Nollywood veteran actor and film executive who has starred in numerous local movies as well as international films, making him a well-rounded and versatile actor, yet hidden from spotlight. In recent times, tagged as one of the godfathers of Nollywood, the award-winning personality, a legendary performer who first played a part and a role on stage as the character called the boy in the live performance called A Taste of Honey in Sheffield, UK. He made it into limelight, gaining attention until he appeared in various television shows. After making waves in international movies, the Godfather returned back to Nigeria, where he acted in the NTA crime and detective series The Third Eye. Over time, he has starred in more than 150 Nollywood movies and more than 200 movies in total, with some actors like Joke Sliver, who happened to be the actor's wife, as well as RMD and his fellow colleagues. The A-list actor has grown and earned a name for himself while making a robust addition into the Nigerian film industry, but in recent times the actor has been out of the public eyes for a few years, which of course led to the all too familiar rumor of the actor to have kicked the bucket. The speculations, although, have been called out to be false by the actor himself, as he was neither sickly nor had died, like the social media outlet had presented. In circulating news, it was stated that the international star had been partly hit with a mental illness called dementia, which led to his time out in the film industry. However, the super talented actor, after dismissing such groundless rumors, was let his fans know that acting took a lot from an actor, both physically and mentally, which included series of shooting retakes, movement and traveling, and so much effort that coming to his age had become natural. He explained that he had become less energetic and could not handle the stress and strain that came with the movie industry. Without the choice, the 81-year-old actor had to surrender to nature, and as a result is taking it easy with acting and avoiding stressful activities. Number 18. Kenneth Okonkwo, famous Nollywood actor known for his role in the 1992 movie Living in Bondage. Kenneth Okonkwo is a Nigerian actor and a star who disappeared from the TV screens and film productions. Kenneth Okonkwo first debuted in the early 1990s as a Nigerian actor, lawyer and politician. The actor is recognized for some of his movies like Dumebi Goes to School. Kenneth Arinze Okonkwo started his career in the film industry due to his passion and talent for the movie industry. He gained fame as time went on and became one of Nollywood's legendary actors. The actor, although after starring in more than 100 Nollywood movies, initially went off the grid and was no longer seen acting on TV. In fact, when his fans and followers did see him on screen, it was for a political subject. Soon enough, Kenneth had decided to run fully into politics and join into the Labour Party and became public affairs analyst, a producer, and after many concerned fans point out if he would return back to the acting arena, he explained that he was not retiring and would only return back to the film industry when Nigerian political system was as good as the United States. Number 17. Francis Duru, now missing in action and best known for featuring in the prominent Nigerian action comedy movie called Rattlesnake in the year 1995 and playing the character called Ahana, and best actor in the leading role winner. Francis Duru has worked in numerous local and international movies, gaining the attraction of numerous directors and producers. He first debuted in the movie Missing Mark in the year 1989, although he had played respectable character in roles for a good number of time. He was still only recognized as an upcoming actor, but later on, with a character of Ahana, which shoots him into limelight and also gained him recognition, he became regarded as one of the fast rising stars, having worked alongside some Nollywood actors like Stella Kanayo and Zach Oji. The incredible actor has received the United States Ambassador of Peace Award and has also been appointed as the interim president of the Actors Guild of Nigeria as one of the finest in the industry. He explained that he had been absent from the film industry for some years because he had realized what the film industry was today compared to what it was before. It gives no form of encouragement. He furthered that he had lost the zeal for acting due to the change in Nollywood actors and actresses who were just in the entertainment sector to make money without any form of passion or dedication, as well as respect to their work. He had decided to focus on other sectors in the world at the moment. Number 16. Ejike Asubu. This one-time president of the Actors Guild of Nigerian and personal assistant to the former Biafra leader is another Nollywood actor who is also becoming very much forgotten due to his absence. He first joined the Nigerian film industry in the year 1996 and debuted in the movie called Silent Night, a movie which shot him into limelight. He is usually known for starring with some of his fellow colleagues like Kenneth Okonkwo, Kanayo, and numerous more, and a few of his blockbuster movies included End of Emergency, The Silence, Baron, and many others, with top-notch actors beside him. Ejike has won several awards following his talent on camera. However, he did divert along the line into politics, but in the acting world, the actor has gone silent for some time. However, he can still be found in the entertainment sector, where he still doubles as a Nigerian filmmaker, still supporting the work from a distance. Number 15. Ernest Obi. Famous director and producer Ernest Obi, the Nigerian actor who joined the film industry in 1995 and has acted in movies such as Ukwa. He has also appeared in Nollywood blockbuster Rattlesnake, and Ernest Obi has featured with some high-placed actors and actresses like Zach Oji, Kanayo, and numerous more highly placed actors and actresses. Later on, Ernest began to take his own time off the screen and started producing his own movie. He produced the film Poker Messiah in 2006, Mommy Why, Bleeding Butterfly, and many other Nollywood movies still produced today. When he was asked in an interview why he was no longer seen on screen, the actor turned director replied that he had been acting for close to 30 years and has seen numerous talented actors which today were very common, but that there were lacking movie directors and writers who were in turn reducing the quality of some good movies out there. Therefore, in order to contribute largely to his society, he had decided to become a filmmaker who would tell stories to change the society. Basically, he explained that writers and producers were struck on remakes, flaying the remakes of blockbuster movies like Rattlesnake, Nneka the Pretty Serpent, Glamorous Girls, and numerous of old hit movies. In his opinion, Obi was convinced that fresh stories should be produced and worked on with peace of his mind. He later concluded that he would rather focus on being behind the stage and is very much open to camera appearances. Number 14 is the actor, director and movie celebrity Desmond Oluwashola Elliot, known professionally as Desmond Elliot, one of Nollywood's famous veteran stars who has been acting since the early 2000s. Some of his movies include When Love Happens, Kiss and Tell, I Will Take My Chance, among others. The movie star has featured next to some actors like Wale Ojo, Mona Lisa, Ini Edo, and numerous small stars, having won several awards and nominations for different ranges of works. This famous Nigerian actor and businessman and entrepreneur was elected as a lawmaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Surulere constituency in 2015, which opened up the gates of a whole new passion for the actor. Before venturing fully into politics, Elliot was one of Nigerian audience favorite actors and one of Nollywood leading actors, starring in over 200 films. However, the actor then decided to follow for more knowledge in the legislative and eventually returned with a PhD in legislative studies. His passion for a better Nigeria, which would make larger impact as a grassroots petition. Even without appearing with a script in his hand, he still managed his love for the film industry by directing some of his movies like Tennis Big Day and featuring some new generation actors like Ike Obona, Nancy Isime, and other valuable actors. He continues his work as a philanthropist, continuing to give back to society and supporting the film world. Number 13, Uche Odoputa. Former Nollywood actor and television personality Uche was one of the biggest names in the early 2000s, filming some of his movies like Isakaba, Last Flight to Abuja, 15 Years a Slave, and so many more hits, working with incredible stars like Francis Duru, Tonto Dike, and Queen. He found a way into the heart of his viewers, drawing the attention of the public from far and near. However, unlike some of these actors, Uche left the film industry after he was arrested in 2007 and sent to prison for 2 years and 3 weeks by the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency for trafficking drugs. While this news broke the heart of his fans and audience, Uche confessed that he was open to drug trafficking after he had tried living on the peanuts he was paid in the film industry. But since he wasn't being paid for any substantial movie role, he had foolishly wandered into the business. He apologized to his colleagues, his family and followers by allowing insecurities and desperation to take advantage of the situation. Having explained and decided to start a new life, he was grateful for a second chance and promised to do better. With this opportunity now, Uche can be seen happily supporting his foundation called the Uche Odoputa Foundation, which engages in activities such as educational services for orphanage, health service for the underprivileged, and financial support for widows while spreading awareness about drug trafficking. Number 12, Attah. Versatile Nigerian actor, musician, model, and photographer. Attah was one of the popular veteran actors who was very much loved and appreciated by audience in the film industry, known for portraying the role of a lover boy to his DNA. The handsome actor exhibited his charms and natural talent in various roles given to him to play. Pat Attah has acted in some movies like Glamour Girls, Jealous Lovers, Orange Grove, alongside actors like Rita Dominic, Oge Okoye, Genevieve Ineji, and many others. Sadly, Pat Attah took the exit door out of the film industry after acting for close to 15 years. He had said his goodbyes to his fellow actors and colleagues before permanently relocating to Germany, where he started out as a photographer and a model. When he was asked why he had left the film industry, the actor made a shocking revelation that while he did enjoy acting and celebrity lifestyle, fortunately to him, he had almost forgotten what life was without the hustle of being recognized everywhere. Pat Attah furthered that he had decided to choose peace over a celebrity-owned life, choosing to enjoy his personal time, his very own space. He found a part of him that he had kept locked in for several years, parts that he had buried to suit his life of stardom, and part that he had starved because of the public eye. He finally concluded that he had no regret ever being in the entertainment industry, but life was in stages and this stage was his next. Emeka Ike. Nollywood seasoned actor Emeka Ike joined us as number 11 on the list. This accomplished veteran actor is an entrepreneur, producer, philanthropist, and investor. And in case you have been wondering where he's been all through these years, here is what you don't know about him. His first major role in screen art was in the film titled Deadly Affair in 1997. Since then, he was spotlighted as the focus of attention in television, playing multifaceted roles as a good boy who is facing the possibility of losing the girl of his dreams, and then where he is the bad guy ready to do all it takes to become the only one in her life. Emeka has featured in numerous films like 1992 Living in Bondage, 1994 is Glamour Girls, Snake Girl, Stigma, and lots more. In 2017, he was awarded the Nollywood Living Legend and the Nollywood Europe Golden Award, and he also became the former president of the Actor Guild of Nigeria. Gathering from his achievements and career earnings, Emeka Ike has been one of the few who has featured in some Nollywood movies with stars known nationally like Oge Okoye, Sam Dede, Ini Edo, and more incredible stars. Starting out together, these stars gave birth to the rise of Nollywood movies. However, the now A-list actor has starred in close to 200 movies and has taken a step back from acting after a series of crime-related accusations were placed against him. His contribution to Nigerian cinema led him to be a pivotal figure as he later inverted into the political sector. Emeka Ike is presently living in Germany with his new family while still producing and directing Nollywood movies. Number 10. Victor Osuagwu. Hilarious actor and director Victor Osuagwu is a Nigerian actor who won the City People's Movie Special Recognition Award at the City People's Entertainment Award. He is also the former president of the Lagos State chapter of the Actor Guild of Nigeria. Victor officially became recognized as a Nigerian actor in the year 1997 after he had debuted into the Nigerian movie industry Nollywood with the second part of a movie titled Evil Passion 2. While he was an undergraduate in the university, he has featured in some movies like Men on the Run, working successfully and gaining friendship with co-workers. Victor is highly recognized as a talented actor that he is, and also wants a Feed a Child Today Foundation. Aside from acting, is an entertainer, an MC, an event planner, and an influencer. Number 9. Charles Okafor. One of the greatest rulers on screen in the 90s and in the early 2000s is the prolific actor Charles Okafor, who starred in blockbuster production like Igodo, Abuja Boys, Blood Billionaires, and others. Charles Okafor has always been an energetic and jovial actor who has made a mark in the industry, popular for his height and intimidating voice, always perceived to be the president in the Nollywood industry for a long time. Charles Okafor remains a living legend and public figure. The professional rose to the peak and began showcasing almost 100 different movies, but this Nollywood legend is nowhere to be seen when it comes to acting on set. When he was interviewed by Funke Olalode, he opened up and explained that the creative industry had been slowed down by economic realities, which also affected the actor's workspace. He mentioned the development of motion pictures, which has made other industries more advanced, but unlike the Nigerian cinema, it was developed at a stunted growth, which was a setback for the movie stars today. He clarified, though, that he wasn't completely condemning the film industry, but he was only sharing his thoughts on acting. He also explained that he had never left the film industry, rather he was just doing something at the moment. Number 8. Gentle Jack. Owning the iconic nickname and labeled as an incredible actor, the intimidating yet talented actor known as Gentle Jack is one veteran actor who contributed largely to the Nigerian film industry today, with some of his movies like J. Rambo, Daughter of the Jungle, Blood Money, and Yanga the Spirit Wife, and has also featured alongside some Nollywood actors like Kanayo Okanayo, Zach Oji, and numerous more. Gentle Jack won the hearts of lots of fans and followers due to his physique and was definitely an eye turner. Now aged 53 years old, he is still one of the respectable actors in the film industry. However, he stopped acting and decided to focus on his family, living quietly with his wife and children in the United States. Number 7. Koldsweat. Nollywood veteran actor and musician Koldsweat is a prolific actor and singer who is best known for playing some devious characters and roles in the film industry. Koldsweat is one actor who was among the then upcoming actors like Kanayo Okanayo, the late Amechi Munago, and numerous more. He has starred in some Nollywood movies like Kate and Kane, and old movies in the past like Vuga and The Billionaires Club. Larry is an evil actor. However, he became missing in action in the Nollywood industry after shining in the spotlight for close to a decade. He became a pastor, mounting the pulpit as an evangelist in a church believed to be called the Seat of Favor Ministry somewhere in Enugu State, Nigeria. Pastor Larry, as he is now known, is believed to be a prophet and has been so for over a decade. However, he may be seen on screen in coming times. Number 6. Bob Manuel. Bob Manuel is a veteran actor and producer who has received some of the numerous scripts from directors and producers. However, being the intelligent and naturalistic actor that he is, only a few of some directors and producers were fortunate to work with him while he was still acting. This has allowed him to feature in some movies like Rattlesnake, Krashika, and many other blockbusters. Bob Manuel has also received some awards like the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 10th African Magic Academy Awards. He was also nominated for the Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Bob Manuel has worked with some actors like Genevieve Ineji, Oge Okoye, Shoma Aputa, and some other actors like himself. Like many other veteran actors who have confessed that Nollywood industry is not what it seems, his beliefs concerning the film industry are that they are more half-baked actors and they are of good ones, which has led to the release of many low-quality movies, which is hindering aspiring actors and actresses from actually working in the industry. Bob Manuel is noted for his hard work in the Nollywood industry and had to take a break from acting as he decided to follow other background work as a director, a producer, and even a politician. Number 5. Clem Ohameze, also nicknamed as the shepherd or the leader. Clem Ohameze is a Nollywood veteran actor who has several decades in acting. Since the actor first began acting in 1995, he was finally recognized for his movie blockbuster role in the 1999 movie titled End Time, which featured some actors. After gaining massive attention with the movie, Clem suddenly began to feature in more and more movies as opportunities kept pouring in. He briefly broke away, however, from acting in 2006 to pursue some of his other interests in politics and otherwise. After 4 years off-screen, he returned back to acting in 2010 and featured in the award-winning movie J The Journey alongside Nollywood big names like Genevieve Inaji Omotola. He also featured in other movie production for close to 5 years before breaking away from acting a second time. The reason, however, this time was that the actor had a serious accident causing him to be hospitalized after his lower and upper lips was severely damaged. Finally, after the intervention of popular Prophet Jeremiah, who donated 9.5 million naira and a Bible to him, the actor was then believed to have successfully undergone spinal surgery and was in recovery. As of 2022, the seasoned actor continues to beseech Nigeria to continue praying for him and supporting him. As time goes on, numerous fans still look forward to seeing the actor on stage. Number 4. Segun Arinze. Number 4 is a Nigerian singer and actor who professionally began his career as a singer at first, which happened to shoot him to limelight after the release of his debut album Dream. However, he became a better actor than a singer after featuring in some movies like Eye for an Eye, Karashika, Vulgar, and many hundreds of others. Segun Arinze, formerly known as Segun, adopted the stage name Arinze when he started singing after starring with the big boys of Nollywood and basically featuring up to 100 movies. Segun decided to take a break from acting after a role had gone wrong. He had played the role of a bad boy as the character Black Arrow and had taken a hard hit which forced him to give up acting temporarily. During that time, Arinze had to go through therapy on his own and find himself again. Later on, upon venturing back into the film industry, he was faced with a divorce from his first marriage, which took him 12 years to heal, and then remarry when he had finally come to begin acting in some movies, picking up as many roles as he could to get back on track. Today, the actor is scarcely seen in TV series and shows, but he does seem to make his way into the hit blockbuster movie in present time. Number 3. Anuku. Known for playing the best role of a villain in the Nollywood movies, legendary Nollywood actor Anuku joined the Nigerian film industry in the late 90s until he finally rose to fame with the Nollywood blockbuster Senator, which brought him to limelight. With the aid of the movie Senator, became a highly sought after actor, a treasure to many producers and directors. Opportunity to have him luckily on their set typecast into a role of a villain, a hitman, or a hardened criminal. Fit into the character perfectly. Some of his movies include Save the Baby, Formidable Force, with stars like Choma Apota, Jim Ike, Genevieve Inaji, and so many others. So it was surprising when being a movie sensation that he is, disappeared from Nollywood all of a sudden. But later on, in a video circulating around the net, the actor was seen dressed in rags and tattered clothes, appearing to be talking to himself and overall in a mentally unable state, which possibly started rumors about him abusing hard drugs. After continually rubbishing the rumors, later disclosed that at no point had he ever used hard drugs of any kind, and that while he was a smoker for a long time, it was a habit he had gotten over and gotten rid of. As of, he is now exploring self-control. However, this did little to dispel such rumors, having his career now ruined in quotes and deprived for more opportunities to play roles on set. Today, Anuku is a producer and a musician and can be barely seen performing any Nollywood role. He continues with his role alongside his family without any hope of returning to art again. Number 2. Livinus Nnochiri. Award-winning Livinus is another actor who was well awarded with the 2018 City People movie special recognition award for his dedicated and naturalistic performance. Livinus as acted in some of the early Nollywood movies like Of Wind or Glory and even in TV series Classical Super Story. The veteran actor has also found a way in the spotlight alongside his peers, which is why it is no wonder what the beloved actor, who was no longer in the public eye, fans became worrisome. Fortunately, the actor, who was rumored to be dead, was happily working and performing in camera roles while assisting to grow younger aspiring generation. Livinus, although has continued his personal life aside acting and has been spotted numerous times having time for some hobbies like farming, Livinus is more recognized for assisting the production of some Nollywood movies. Number 1. Ikem Chude, one of the beloved professionals in the film industry and one of the Nollywood stars who started his movie career as a personal assistant to the Nollywood veteran actor, writer and respectable producer Honorable Ifeanyi Azodo. Ikem Chude first started working as a camera assistant in the film production world. He then transitioned into other areas as a scriptwriter, an editor, and a production assistant until he finally found a way into acting behind the camera and performing in few minor roles on screen. Due to the incredible fortunate circumstance, he was finally rolled into full-time acting and became an instant success. He became a force in the film industry and as soon became a model of inspiration. Ikem has starred continuously in a number of movies until he finally decided to become a filmmaker and CEO, managing his business called Ocean Studios USA, a passionate team of game development personnel based in the United States brought together to produce interesting puzzles and games. However, there are rumors that the former actor is a top pastor at the Fireman's Church in Surulere, Lagos State. If you watch this video to this point, please click on the like button and drop down your comment below. Which of these Nollywood actors do you miss the most and which of them would you like to see back on the screen? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video to the end. See you guys on my next video. But before then, please don't forget to like, click on the right button to subscribe, and also drop down your comment in the comment section. I dropped a video of recent about Nollywood actors who died from 2010 to 2024. Click on the video up below to watch the video.